Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to learn a very unique SQL function. And this question was asked in an Airbnb interview. So let's first of all understand the question, and then we're going to explore and explain to you how this function applied in the real world scenario. So the question is, so imagine Airbnb let users save listing to their wait list and tag them with their multiple interests, such as romantic, nature, and family. So those tags are stored in comma separated values. So this is the Airbnb letting user tag their interests. So for example, user ID 101, how his interest is romantic, nature, and all kind of things. User ID 102, his or her interest, family, petty friendly. User ID 103, you can see. So the question is asking how many times each tag appear across all Airbnb wish lists. So he's asking, for example, this is, for example, romantic. How many romantic appearing in this Airbnb wish list? So for example, romantic, it appears how many? 1, 2. Nature, it appears how many? 1, 2. Family, it appears once. Pet friendly, it appears once. Luxury, it appears once. So the question is asking how many each tag appears across Airbnb wish list. So we'll have to make a to create a table that will give us the tag and their respective number of times they're appearing in this Airbnb wish list. So these are the functions that we're going to use to solve this kind of problem. So let's start. So first of all, we will go LTRIM. So basically it's just this one. Pick this one. Select LTRIMs as tag from. So the work of LTRIM and RightTrim is to, you see, at these tags, they might have some unnecessary spaces between, for example, before, for example, this word romantic, before R, there might be some unnecessary spaces, or after comma, between the romantic and nature. So after comma, there might be unnecessary spaces. Also after the word nature, there might be some unnecessary spaces. So the work of this is to clean, is more of like trimming the unnecessary spaces between these tags. So we select the LTRIM and value as tag from our table. This is our table. And then you cross apply, and then split, use string splits. Yeah, it's here already. String split and then tags. So you want to split based on comma. Yeah, so basically we are splitting these tags. We want to arrange this tag into rows. So romantic will be having its row, nature will have its row, family, petty. So we are arranging these tags into rows. So we are starting with the removing the unnecessary spaces between the tags using this function, and then we cross apply. So cross apply and string split, they normally work hand in hand. So string split, this one string split takes each row, of Airbnb wish list and split the tags column into multiple rows. So basically this one strings, it splits this row into multiple rows. It split these tags into multiple rows. So romantic will have, let's say we'll have this, will have its row, nature will have its row, family will have its row, petty friendly will have romantic its row, so it generally splits these tags into rows, into multiple rows, and then cross apply used to explode each split tag. So it's more of like it apply it row by row. So for example, so work of this is to apply the tags row by row. This one is to split the tags into multiple rows, and this one is to apply the tag row by row. So for example, romantic, it will have the first row, nature, it will have the second row, family will have the third row, petty friendly will have. So this one split the rows into split the tags into multiple rows, and then this one apply it row by row. So if you run this one, this query where we've trimmed the unnecessary spaces, we split the tags into row, and then we've apply it row by row. So if you run this one, you can see. So where is the problem? You can show the tags. This one is supposed to be here. Yeah, so if you run this one, you can see the the tags have been arranged or has been splitted into row by row, row. So you can see the romantic nature. So if you look at the original table here, you can see the original table, the romantic one, but after applying these three functions, you can see they've been splitted into multiple rows. They've been splitted into multiple rows: romantic, nature, family, pet friendly, romantic, and all those kind of. So we can use CTE to answer our question now. How many times each tag appear across all Airbnb wish lists? How many times each tag appears across all Airbnb wish lists? So we can say, so we want to count now the number of tags and how many they appear in this wish list. So that means, for example, romantic will appear how many times? 1, 1, 2. So we'll have a table where romantic, and then how many number of times? 2. So let's just use CTE with CTE as this table. Therefore, let's select. So we are using this table to count the number of tags, to count how many number of times this tag appear in this. So write a tag, then count star as, let's just call it number of times appear. Then from this table, so this table is CTE, and then we'll group by tag, and then we order by tag, we order by this one, number of times appear from descending. So if you run this query, yes, it's supposed to give us, yeah. So you see budget, it appears twice, nature, it appears twice, romantic, it appears twice, pet friendly, remote, food, family, and luxury, they appear once. So we've successfully answered our question. So first of all, we have trimmed the unnecessary spaces among the tags using this one, and then we have split these tags into columns using the string split, or rather using the string split, and then this one cross apply, it has helped us apply each tag into each row. So for romantic, so this table has helped us removing the unnecessary spaces, splitting the tags into rows and arrange them. And then after that one, we've used this table to count how many times each tags appear. You saw we use this table to count how many times each tag appear in this Airbnb wish list, and we've ordered the number of times they appear from descending. So if you run this one is when now we're going to answer our question, how many times each appear across all Airbnb list. So if you've found this video helpful, kindly subscribe, comment the topic that you want me to cover in the next question, and let's meet in the next video. Thank you.